The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Back in the building. First time in person. My guy, Young Pooda, Houston, Texas. In the building,
What's going on, my boy?
What's up, brother?
No chilling, vibing.
Vibing. What you doing out in New York? What's the purpose of the trip besides coming and checking us out?
Man, music video. Got my new single on the way featuring A Boogie and Angelica Villa. So,
And Angelica Villa.
yes, and Angelica Villa.
Really? That's dope.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm out here shooting a video, getting some dope shit in.
Mm-hmm. How long has this record been in the works?
I mean, I've been had it for a little minute, but nobody know about it. It's under the radar. Under the radar.
Under the radar.
You
See
feel
what
me?
you did there.
Yeah, but that's what I've been working on. I'm getting ready to put out a album, so this is gonna be one of the singles from the album. So, yeah,
That's fine. Because you really love being up here because you had the record with Dream Doll back during the pandemic, too.
yeah, not facts. Yep.
Why do you love New York so much, man?
No, I really, it's a beautiful city, and it's on like my second time here. I did the Dream Doll. We did that in Miami.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like my second time here, but it's a beautiful city, and I fuck with some people out
That's what I say about Houston.
here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We locked in.
Don't look at me like that, John. But yeah, I was out in Houston. It was funny because I like towards the end of my trip, I was like, damn, I should have hit Pooda up. But I was out in Houston back in October on like some business shit and like some like chilling shit.
Yeah.
But I love Houston, man. And I was telling you like a little bit after Takeoff's passing, rest in peace Takeoff, like people were saying things about Houston. I'm like, nah, Houston's a nice city.
Yes.
Go to Houston.
I mean, Houston's still gonna be Houston. It's a vibe. You know? Things happen everywhere too, so you just can't put that on Houston. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a vibe.
Why do you think all the like there? Because when I was down there too, like a lot of my industry friends who were down there, they were telling me about how like a lot of artists are starting to move to Houston. Like apparently that's the thing. Why do you think everybody's starting to move to Houston?
Because it's a vibe. Texas, period. More space. You know what I'm saying? In the cost of living ain't too crazy. You know what I'm saying? So get a huge spot for a nice price. Just a lot of land and shit. So I really can't tell you why everybody else is moving to Houston, but that's what I think.
I wish I get my place in Houston.
Yeah, I know you like it, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, where should I get my place?
Oh, where should you get your place? Man, it's depends on what kind of vibes you're going for. It's all over. You get it.
I want to go where the vibes are.
You don't want to be in the city.
No.
You could be in the city,
right?
Or you could be on the outskirts, not too far from everything. Or you could be like right in the middle of everything. So it just really like depends on what type of person you is, what type of vibe you going for. See, me, I like being like low key, off to the side.
Right.
Feel me? Unless I just gotta go get in the mix and go get me some money. But other than that, I don't like just living in the city. You know what I mean?
I like the area by the Galleria. It's nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
Feels like out of the way, but not completely out of the way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where I said I should want to go where the vibes are.
That is the vibes really around that area. It's a lot of traffic. Got a lot of spots around there too. But yeah, Galleria area is fine.
Other than that, with the music, right? So you've been steadily dropping singles since since the pandemic. Yeah. Tipping went crazy for you. Congratulations. I saw when that shit was moving like online and shit. I saw that. I was like, yo, shout out Pooda, man. I was so happy to see that was moving for you, bro. Like, especially in such a time when it was so hard to make things shake and move. Nah,
really. We did that. I want to say I did that in like Corona. Shouts out to Slim and that whole team over there for giving me the clearance. Cause that Still Tipping is a super classic.
Yeah.
So, I was just blessed with the whole thing. Yeah.
Did you get to talk to Slim?
Of course. Yeah. Slim the homie.
What did he tell you about the song?
He fucked with it.
He fucked with it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
He fucked with it. I got the clearance. You know what I'm saying? And he showed up to the video shoot too. So
fire.
You feel me?
Cause with like some of these samples, like I think of like even like when Fabio did the Beyonce shit, Beyonce had to like give him notes on like things to change in the song. You know what I'm saying?
Oh really? I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it was like because the song was like more explicit beforehand.
Yeah.
Not saying Slim would do that to you.
Yeah.
But what I was wondering is like, did Slim be like, oh, maybe you should do this or do that, or did he like give you any like pointers about the song, or do he just let it rock as
Nah, he just let it rock, but I wouldn't mind him either though. You know what I'm saying? Input is cool,
right?
but they was just fucking with it. He was like, yeah, this shit fire. So
For you, was it difficult to kind of like get things to shake during the pandemic? Like, you know, obviously now that we're done, and well, not done, but like now that we're on the other side and we're able to move back around, like you can come to New York, do all this stuff like that. But like leading up to that and going through tipping, like what was going through your mind at the time? Like, what were you kind of going through?
I mean, it was just really the shows that was kind of messed up, but like the recording process was just easy because me and my engineer, we locked in. And I got a couple of engineers that like all of them my best friends.
Oh, for real.
So, you know, if I can't get to one, I'll go to the other one. We're not too far apart from each other. So I was just like recording during that whole process and putting singles out. But I was still kind of moving around though. Yeah, like all over.
So with that being said, like you've been releasing all these singles, we're getting out for this project, right?
Yep.
What's the project called?
Vivid Pictures.
Vivid Pictures. Oh,
Vivid
this is the
Pictures
project you
comes
were
in.
telling me about back then.
Yeah, bro, I've been working on it like for a while now, just recording music and just trying to decide, you know, me and my team, we're trying to figure out what should go on that.
Yeah.
Just being a process with it, you know, in its own self. So
I wish I could pull up the clip from when we talked about Vivid Pictures originally, but like how has the project changed from when you and I spoke in like 2020?
different music. And then we didn't know. I didn't know what I wanted to call the project at first. You know what I'm saying? Vivid Pictures was in the air.
Yeah.
But the name switched like twice, 3 times. But since then, just a lot of more music, a lot of more creativity, a lot of more ideas, and it's about that time to go ahead and release it.
Was it just cause like I don't know, like you couldn't settle on certain things you wanted for the project that made it take this long, or?
I think it was both of it, me and my team, me and my label, because it's like we had such a hard time trying to pick songs for this because everything, well, I'm not going to say everything, but most of the stuff was fire, you know, and I was originally going to do an EP, but got too many good songs for it, so I said, fuck it.
Got you. So it's went from an EP to an album too.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. So Vivid Pictures, hopefully this year.
Definitely this year.
Definitely this year.
For sure.
We're not gonna do this in a couple of years. I'm gonna be like,
Nah,
Vivid Pictures coming soon. I'm gonna be like, bro, Pooda. This is my 3rd interview with Vivid Pictures in the headline, my brother. I don't know what else. I don't know what I can do anymore after this.
It's this year for sure. You see, I'm up here working.
Of course, yeah. You're getting the rollout ready.
Yeah.
So with that being said, is there anybody else on the project with you?
Oh man, I got some crazy features. I don't want to give too many away, but I got some good features.
You give me somebody from Texas.
Chose.
Okay, that's good. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Shout out Chose.
Shout out DJ Chose, my boy.
So you and Chose got a record together.
Yeah, he was on the Forever Tipping.
Oh yeah, he was on. Oh, yeah. But is there another one?
We got more music, but it's not gonna be on the project.
Okay, gotcha. So you just give me some shit that we already spoke about. I thought you would say that Joe got another one on the album with you.
Shout out Joe. Shout out Fat Joe, the big bro. You know
another New York artist?
Come on, man.
What's up with you, bro? I like that.
Come on, man.
I like that though.
I fuck with who fuck with me, bro.
Word.
You know what I mean?
So how do you and Joe first get connected?
Through the label and Cool and Dre.
Okay.
Actually, it was through Cool and Dre, and I was in Miami. I want to say I was somewhere in Florida. I was at Cool and Dre studio, as a matter of fact, recording, and he walked in as I was recording. I was in the booth. So when I got out, you know, we chopped it up, and I finally got to meet him, and we've been rocking since. But he's been a big supporter, too, like, from the beginning of my career. So, like, since the first single I put out, Repeat That, he been fucking with me.
That's fire, man. Well, congrats on that record. That's tough.
Appreciate it, bro.
Love that for you. So Vivid Pictures on the way this year.
Vivid Pictures definitely on the way this year.
What else you got coming up this year before we get you out of here and have you rap?
You know, more content, man. Me being on that social media more. You feel me? Putting out more just stuff completely. More music, more videos, more pictures. Just being around more, you know what I'm saying?
Word, man.
Yeah, putting my face everywhere.
Well, it's good to see you, brother.
Likewise, bro. Likewise. I appreciate you for having me. I told you we was going to lock in, man.
Come on, bro.
I told you he was gonna lock in. I told you I was coming. So
yeah, and good chances you'll see him again on the radar Houston because we going down to Houston. We gonna make that shit shake. Toby looking at me like, yeah, you better talk about that. Coming down to Houston, so you'll definitely see another young Pooda performance, something when we go down there. Vivid Pictures out this year. Freestyle now, so go check that out. Before we get out of here, though, let the people know they can follow you or anything else you want to let the fans know. Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
follow me on everything at I am Young Pooda. That's IAMYUNGPOODA. Fuck with your boy. We on the radar.
There you go. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, Young Pooda on the radar. Vivid Pictures on the way. We out. Bow, my guy.